What's going on, everybody? It's Jeff here, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking about what's been going on with the market. The first week, we had a rock solid start, climbed up super high, started super strong. Today, we see a little bit of pullback. Yesterday, we see a little bit of pullback. People are asking me, Jeff, do you think this is, people are going to start taking profits, start moving their money? The market's going to start crashing a little bit. It's something I am definitely not worried about, and I don't see that happening. I'm also going to be talking about a little bit about the Biden administration's third possible stimulus. We know that they've been strong about it, and have definitely proposed all on the Democrat side that they do want another stimulus to happen. We'll go into that a little bit. That's going to help the market as well. And then most importantly, we're going to be talking about SBE. All right, I'm going to be talking about what to expect over the next month, where the trends have happened, and then what to watch out for post-merger. All right, so, hang around. You're definitely going to want to, listen to what I got. For those of you that don't know me, I've been investing in the stock market since I was old enough to open up a brokerage account. I'm part of a bunch of different, stock forums and Discord chats. And they said, Jeff, you got to start making some content. So I figured 2021 was the year. I'm still kind of new at this. So leave a comment down below. Let me know how I did. Let me know what stocks you're looking at. But let's get into this. So SBE, Switchback Energy Acquisition, they had, posted this news article out that says on February 11th, the stockholders are going to be holding a meeting, okay, to talk about, the actual merger to officially go through. This is not new news. It came out a couple days ago. However, don't look at that date as the specific date of the merger. It has to get passed through the SEC. Everybody has to be agreed upon, but they're expecting it to close in February of 2021, which is good. Chargepoint has already shown, good domination in the EV charging station, market. So it's definitely positive. They have positive revenue. It's not, it's been around for, almost 10 years now. So actually, no, I think it's 2007. I'm sorry. Correct me if I'm wrong. But what I also want to talk to you about is let's look at the charts, guys. Okay. This is the last month. All right. Right now, or last 3 months, I'm sorry, since November, it is holding above the 50-day moving average. I always like to look at the 50-day moving average when it comes to, stocks that are showing exponential growth really quickly. The 200-day moving average is a little bit more long-term. Stocks like Apple that kind of stay a little bit more steady, but it's holding much far above that. That's pointing at 3150, and it continues to trend upward. Okay, but I definitely see this stock going much higher, especially for the long term. But what you have to focus on and remember is that all of the price that's built into this, okay, is known about the merger happening, what's going to happen. Investors are pumping their money into them. I want to bring up a couple other stocks just to kind of show you what has happened post-merger. This is a Golden Nugget, ticker symbol GNOG. This was the formerly LCA by Lancadian. This was not an EV stock, but it was post-merger, okay? It merged in December. Look what happened. It began to sell off, and it's kind of continued. It's starting to consolidate. There might be some movement forward, all right? But it's just important for you to know that there's a sell-off that happened, okay, guys? Next thing I want to talk about, which is an EV stock, okay, this was a reverse merger that I believe occurred in October 2nd, okay, from Hillion Holdings Corporation. They're in the EV market on the truck side of it, all right, and if you look, it was a hard spike up. It was good, a lot of action, a lot of buying, a lot of volatility. You see these high spikes, and then it continually sold off, and it's continued to sell off. It's reached a high of, what is this, 57, 50, $56, $57. So you definitely want to be careful looking at this post-merger. So I recommend getting in this stock, and of SBE, I highly recommend it. All right, there is much growth, especially because of ChargePoint. They've dominated, not only just America, they're getting into Canada. Okay, it's the residential, the commercial side. There's many different products that they have. They control a huge portion of the market. We know EVs are only going to be trending up, regardless, just because of evolution of time, getting away from those non-renewable, resources, but as well as the Biden administration, being, controlling, the Democrats control, the House and the Senate. They've been pro, any type of energy efficiency, offering credits and so forth. So this is definitely going to move the stock. However, if you're getting into the short term, I want you to just pay attention and be notable of what happens after mergers. Okay, I'm going to bring up one other one. All right, this is ticker symbol BFI. This was another December merger. This was not in the EV market, guys, but go look it up. The point of this video is just to tell you and get your mind just to think a little bit about, okay, I want to be, knowledgeable and worrisome about what might happen post-merger, okay? So if you look with this one, sky high trended up, it merged, it's been continuously selling off. reaching every single time. It's lower lows, lower lows, lower lows, and it really hasn't shown any sign of consolidation or reversal. So, like I said, this is just an example. Okay, so go do some research. Think about it. If you're in it for the long haul, then this is definitely a huge acquisition. We know EVs are continuing on the trend up. I plan on holding this for a very long time. I got into it at about $16, $17. All right. This was something that was shared about in our stock forums where, we all kind of make moves together, initiate buying power, and all have an exit point so where we know we're going to get out. Okay. If you're looking, like I said, to get into it short term, just be careful. I can see it continue to trend up, probably around that $48, $50 mark, getting into February. We're going to see what news gets released after their stockholder meeting on February 11th. I hope there's no pause on the merger date. If there is a pause on the official close of the date, you can probably expect some pullback as well. However, this one definitely looks like it's going to go through smoothly, so I'm not too worried about it. But just be cautious, like I said, of what's going to happen post-merger. So, thanks for, leave your comments down below, guys. Let me know your thoughts. All right. The goal here is to kind of build a community. We all invest together, move together, buy together, sell together. You see the buying power of what happens now that the internet's out. When everybody can get into a stock, it rises. But we all want to make sure that we can get out before we start losing all of our profits. Okay. So always make sure you manage your risk, guys. And that is it. I will see you in the next one.